Hey, hey, happy Wednesday. I was actually trying to get a countdown downloaded before it went live, but just a little too late. But that's what happens when you procrastinate. And I'm a poet and didn't know it. Let's say hi to all you fine folks that are here tonight. We got Clark's Cove detecting they were first. Treasure Charger. Oh, Danny Boy just a diggin'. Mark the Berg. Patty Disharoon. Patrick Stories from the Signal. And Dave, PA Relic Hunters, and Metal Detecting North Carolina. Hey, cuz. Small crowd, but that's all right. I was a little late setting this up, so I didn't, I know most people know it's Wednesday night. Oh, Ohio Metal Maven, totally missed you. Hashtag Team PG5 for life. Eating nachos and watching on TV. I do that a lot. Not the eating nachos, but I watch stuff on TV a lot. So, how is everybody this week? I was hoping to have Dave, the last of the three from Dig Stock, on tonight, but unfortunately he had other commitments, so we'll have him on after. Um, so that's the plan. Hey, Joanne, Stegall. You have an appointment at 5. Well, good luck with your appointment. Yeah, I'm excited too, Patrick. So as I was saying, we'll have Dave on afterwards so we can get to know who Dave is. And that's how I like to do my interviews, or not interviews, but when I have a guest on, that's what I like to do. I like to get to know the person. Everybody always asks, when did you start detecting? What do you use? Da, 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 da. I want to get to know the person behind the machine. Hey, Alice, Wonderland. Good to see all of you fine folks tonight. So I hope everybody's doing well. All right, Patrick. That's good because I'm gonna start doing sticker giveaways again. Maybe once every other week, because I know you guys aren't here for the giveaways. I know you're here because you just like, for some reason, like to listen to me chit chat. So yeah, I was not feeling well over the weekend. I am feeling much better. Oh, I have some Doug quarters here. I think they're both modern now. Yeah. Oh, this one might be silver. I don't know. I think it's 1984. All right, Patrick. Awesome. I know you are, Mark. You're just patiently waiting for me to do a giveaway every show. Usually I have one set up and I just never get around to it because we have so much fun talking about other stuff. I don't have one set up tonight. I do have to mail off, because I was under the weather over the weekend, I didn't mail anything off from Nicole's giveaway last Tuesday. So, hey, Jim Steele. I'll be sending that stuff off tomorrow. I just felt like crud, and trust me, when I feel like crud and I worked all day, I don't really want to stay in the post office and mail stuff. I know I work there, but I don't work inside. I work outside. So yeah, I'm just watching the chat too while I'm talking to you guys. So that's where my eyeballs are going. I have the chat to my right, and I have me in front. And I gotta say, I like looking at the chat better. It's a little more fun. People's in the chats doing sticker swaps, and yeah, somebody's not building pillow forts tonight. He is now right at my lap, as usual. A little early. Yeah, I had that playing in my head, Patrick. All right, come here. All right. He wanted to make his appearance tonight because he said Mommy doesn't have anything to talk about. So I'll just show my beautiful face on here. Hey, Lanely Prater. Mahalo. There, you wanted to be on the camera. Now you don't. Every time you get up here, you don't look at it. You see all the people chatting in there? Right there? You see him? Right here. Right here. See the chat? We're all saying hi to you. Well, they will be. That's because you got a lazy. He's probably not been with the post office very long, Danny boy. And some just don't care. All right, then we got songs tonight. Hey, Mike, great finds. See, they're all saying hi to you. Look right here. It says, hey, Slash. Hello, Slash. Parks Club said, Slash. Hi there, little puppy. For those of you in the chat that don't know, this is Slash. We got one Facebooker. I don't know who it is. Probably might be Tracy. All right, you go down there. Hey, expressions of the outdoors. Oh, Raymond Jones. Hey, Ray. Ray's watching from Facebook. All right, you need to not look into stuff that's over here. There's nothing here. It's not any different than it was when you were here when I wasn't streaming. What's up, Viento Samurai? So yeah, next week will be dig stock. I'll be leaving. Hey, Marky Mark. Mark said, "Arf arf woof woof." He said you would know what he means. Yeah, I don't know. He's just got a. He had lots of attention before I started streaming, so now he needs more. Right now, he's putting his face in his coat. Come on. ADB. So yeah, I'll be leaving Thursday morning, and I was going to be picking up Gary Garvine, hometown history hunter, on the way, but he and his wife have decided to rent a car, so they'll be getting themselves down there. Because I know he was looking for people to also be able to carpool with back and forth to the fields. Your dog and stuff. He's a lazy. I mean, he's not lazy when I take him outside, but in the house, he's pretty lazy. So that's cool. So, hey, Shane. Heading to bed soon. Work to double today. Ooh, I feel you. I'm on an 8-hour medical restriction, so I don't have to work long hours anymore. Fortunately and not fortunately. I mean, I could use the money with the overtime, but I just physically cannot do it. Yeah, I fed him before streaming, DB, so that's probably his issue. Food woke him up. Should have just left him starving the whole time. Maybe I'll do that next week and see if that yeah, I bet salary does suck. Looks great, when you see the year's total, but then you realize sometimes you're making $5 an hour. Well, until I got injured at work, expression of the doors, I used to work, up to 12 hours a day because that's what they can work at the post office. And when I first started there, I actually worked for a friend of mine delivering Chinese food after work every day. So, yeah, we all know how it is, Shane's. We've all been on our phone watching. It is hard to tag individual people from your phone. Because it's not like the computer. You hit at in the first two letters and it gives you everybody like there. What is on my dig stock bucket list? To find anything is every dig stock I've been to that I've detected on dig stock, I didn't really find anything. A 0-hour workday. I don't know. You and I hit bucket listers together, Patrick. We got our Civil War bullets. That was fun. Any button from the Civil War would be nice. Why don't you get? Come on, don't bring your bone over here. Your bone goes over there. So I'll be happy with that. I'm sorry to hear that though, Mark. That sucks, dude. Me, if you want to message me later, you can message me, and if you want to talk about it. But I'm sorry to hear that. Dave says a GW button. I guess there's a chance there's GW buttons within there. Patrick said GW would be nice. Langley Prater found a Texas button. Nice. So I did set up Nightbot, but I guess I didn't set it up right. I don't know. I don't really know how to get it going in the chat though. Great. I don't know if you can hear him, but that's a backward sneeze. Let's see, I'll do this. Let's see. Yeah, it's supposed to. I don't know. I was trying to do it, but. That didn't work. Oh, use this link. I don't know. You could try it. Hey, Mandy's Candy. So I saw this on Larry Rivera's stream. I'm going to pin it to the top there. This is Buy Me a Coffee. I figured why not? But it's supposed to be in the chat, and apparently it's not. So I don't know what that's about. Stories need a hunt. Where are you at, Langley? Hey, hello. He wasn't farting. It's if they pit bulls would make the similar noise depending how short their muzzle is. When they're brachiocephalic, they call it a backward sneeze. And he does it a lot. Hey, Stacy R, how are you? So I don't know why. Hey, Piney Man. Should be doing stuff, but it's not. Oh, I don't know. It's newfangled stuff. Newfangled things. Oh, I don't know. Well, sorry I was silent there for a minute. I was trying to figure it out. I have to look into it more. Hey, Bobby Star World. Your cats are trying to share a new toy. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, Slash is spoiled too. Hey, BC. Treasure Trails. You must be talking to the other ladies in the chat. No, you must be talking about Mandy's Candy with the sweet stuff. Oh, he was talking to you, Danny boy. All right. Hey, Dan Jurgens. Sorry. Yeah, you did make it to YouTube. Look at you. Yeah, we had a club meeting last night, and Team Lynch got I don't remember the name of the award. It's a big deal because they do so much for the club. You have to vote on who you want to win this award, and I got for the most fight of the months last year. I had the most of them. Hey, Creek Geek. It was a fun little club meeting. Lots of cake. Donna let me cut it, and that's the president of the club. I'm checking my StreamYard chat, make sure I'm not missing any Facebook comments. Marianne Billingsley Award, that's right. So it's given to like the people who do the most for the club. And there were a few people nominated, and Team Lynch won it because they are awesome. The club is the Deep Search Metal Detecting Club in North Jersey, Edison. So driving home, no, it wasn't last night. It was Monday night. Driving home, I did a short on driving home. They do a lot, Dan. They do. Driving home, I was driving in some really nasty snow, and it was terrible. And then I got probably 8 miles from my house, and it was rain. So, but that was the first snow I seen. I seen flurries here and there, but nothing anything good. Yeah, DB. Some guy told me in the comments, he's like, "Oh yeah, slowing down the traffic, really smart." And I was like, "Well, not really. We were all doing 40, but I knew what he was doing. I just never seen anybody doing that ever on the Parkway." Thanks, Patrick. Uh, Actually, Raymond Jones, you'll see him on YouTube occasionally as Ray's Finds. He found most. I only found like two or three, I think. Um, but we had a good time. And I told him if we were only there a couple few hours. I'm sure if we spent all day, we probably would have had a couple sacks full because it's that time of year where there's not many people looking for them. So they've been building up. Your dog just burped. Yeah, we've had like no, well, right by me, we've had no snow. Right on the water. So it's kind of weird. Like sometimes we'll get snow here on the water and nowhere else will get it. And then, but most of the time, everybody else gets it and we don't. So, one day, Patty. Hey, Buckle Boy. I also sent a bag of shark teeth from one of my hunts last summer in one of the videos. I sent those to Mason Merck Metal Detecting for Mason. And he got them the other day. He was very excited, so I was excited too. Somebody asked me, "What do I do with all the shark teeth?" And pretty much that's what I do. I don't really keep them really. I'll keep one or two, but for the most part, I give them away. Hey Tracy, finding goodies. Second ice storm in a week. Oof, that's crazy. It's been a weird winter. I mean, countrywide, it's been a pretty weird winter. It's just. I don't think it's global warming. I think it's just the planet is a living being, just like we are, and things change. We just haven't seen it in our lifetimes. Don't forget, there was a huge heat wave a million years ago, killed all the dinosaurs. Yeah, we've had pretty much no snow here, Patrick. I will be coming out swinging, but I'm only going to pop in on Sunday. I'm not going to be participating, but I'm going to come up and hang out or come over and hang out. Yeah, it was caused by an asteroid, but it doesn't matter. Like there was a deep freeze before that. So, at one time, all the continents were one. Things move, things change. Well, a lot of Jersey was under water, DB. That's why we get so many shark teeth. And also moved by the glaciers too. That's why we're so dang on hilly up here. I mean, I wouldn't mind the woods around here half as much if there weren't these giant little hills everywhere. I don't know. Maybe like all the continents want to get back together again. They miss each other. And that's why all this craziness is going on all over the world. That's what I'm going with. That's my theory. Hmm. Snowed up there in Oregon yesterday. Ugh. No, where I'm at, the one that's it's hilly. Although in the town I deliver in, one part of it called Mount Mitchell is the highest natural point along the eastern seaboard from Maine to Florida. But it's not like 1,000,000 feet high. It's, I don't know, a couple hundred feet. I don't even know. Pangaea, the supercontinent. Y'all so quiet tonight. You're quieter than me. So pop a question in the chat. Let's get some ideas to talk about here. 5 feet above sea level, 5 miles from the beach. Hey squirrels, magnet fishing outdoors. How you doing? Good to see you. Best concert I've ever been to. That's kind of a hard one. I've been to some really, really, really good concerts. Like really good. I think the Iron Maiden about 15 years ago they played at Madison Square Garden. We got really good tickets. We were like second row, first mezzanine. That one was pretty good, only because it was entertaining because the sound went out, and he didn't know, and he was still singing. And but the best one was probably Velvet Revolver at a local place here by me, Starland Ballroom. That was probably the best one. Did you realize you can get poison ivy even in the winter? I imagine so. I'm not allergic to it, so I don't know. Let's see what everybody's saying in here about that. Anyone else love bounty hunters? I started with a bounty hunter tracker 4 because I wasn't really sure if how I really wanted to do the hobby, but I wasn't sure if I would be into it. We all start some hobbies because we're interested in them. They kind of fall by the wayside. So I didn't want to invest a lot of money right away. So I bought the Bounty Hunter Tracker 4, and I actually kind of dug it, pun intended there. And so I upgraded. Most fun concert you went to were the two cellos. I think I want to say I heard that. What is the oldest relic I have ever found? Man-made, my shoe buckle. I only know that because I could pretty much date that. I mean, I found recently half of a pewter spoon that might be older than the shoe buckle, but I can't say for sure. Patrick's was Pink Floyd at the Vet Stadium in Philly. That's cool. 1721 Spanish, 2 real. Coin wise, I'm not really sure. I have a Dutch East Indies trade coin. I think it's a Japanese one. I'm not sure. It's this long oblong thing, but it actually was a counterfeit one from then. So I'm not sure if it had gilt on it or if it had silver wash on it, because they were gold and silver. Page Plant, Kiss, Gogo Bordello. Yeah, I've been to a lot. I haven't been to hundreds, but I've been to a lot of concerts. Um, I also saw Velvet Revolver at the Garden State Art Center, which is now PNC Art Center. That one was fun because Scott Weiland was coming up the side and he was singing, and my friend had gone off to the side on the steps. And hey, Marty, isn't that about digging? Um, and he stopped halfway up and said, and you can hear him on the microphone going, "Are you seriously on your phone?" So that was probably one of the most fun ones. Oh, yeah, the Radio Shack detector. That probably was a good tour. Anthrax is good. I like Anthrax. I'm when I go to concerts, they gotta have a lot of bass. I just like bass. Dave Matthews at PNC. Dave Matthews is good. It's a little mild for me. Um, but I'm pretty eclectic in my taste in music anyway. I listen to stuff from like the 40s with the Andrews Sisters all the way up to today. Billie Eilish actually grew on me. I didn't really like Miley Cyrus early on, but the last probably 6 or 8 years, I've kind of liked her. But I stayed true to my roots of metal. Um, Beetlejuice in honor of Chicago. Texas Jam was your favorite concert. That's cool. I even listen to old school rap like Houdini, um, Grandmaster Funk, the Fat Boys, Run DMC, LL Cool J. Kind of stopped listening to that and probably during right at the start of East Coast, West Coast. Wasn't a big fan of it after that. 80s rocks does rule, but I was more into the heavier stuff than the big hair bands. But I still like the big hair bands. I do listen to them. Hey, NorCal. ACDC is awesome. Actually, um, I'm trying to remember now because I keep forgetting the name. Keep wanting to say Danzig, but it's not Danzig. Ah, I think I went through this before. Pantera rocks. Yeah, I saw Pantera. Saw Tesla. Ramstein was a bizarre concert. I can tell you what my first concert was, which was Willie Nelson. Somebody took me to it when I was like 15. Never been to a concert, Danny boy? The thing about concerts is like I've been to some that really actually disappointed me a great deal. Um, you know, it's I don't know. It's like if you really like the music that you've heard recorded, and sometimes you go live, and it's just you know, a couple times I've been disappointed with concerts. Ted Nugent in 1984. Well, I saw Willie Nelson in 1984. I was kind of disappointed with Motley Crue too. A couple of years. When did I see them? Oh, I know it was before Sandy. Daniel Jurgens' first concert, Traffic Academy Music, 1972. Cool. Yeah, I would have loved to seen Blue Oyster Cult. You can't remember your first concert. Yeah, Stacey R. I'm not a big fan of new country. I'm a fan of the country of the 70s and 80s, like uh uh my brain's farting on me. I can't remember half the names. Tanya Tucker, Loretta Lynn, Dolly Parton. the Oak Ridge Boys, Kenny Rogers, stuff like that. That's what I was raised on when I was raised by a preacher, because, rock music was simple. Although I got to listen to Charlie Daniels, Steve Miller Band, John Denver. So I don't know why the guitarist that Ozzy handpicked, um, like I can't even remember who died now. Oh, what's his name? Black Sabbath is one of your guilty pleasures? Black Sabbath is good. I'm an Ozzy fan. Randy Rhoads. Okay, so who did he pick to replace Randy Rhoads? He handpicked the kid. And now he has his own band. He's not Kid anymore. No, not Jakey Lee. Before him. I'll tell you in a minute. Or is after him. Zakk Wylde. Thank you, Squirrel. I don't know why I keep having brain farts with Zakk Wylde. So the funny story about Zakk Wylde. All right, you need to stop. Stop. Go. There's nothing here. Go. Go on. So Zakk Wylde used to be a gas jockey about a quarter mile from my house. Oh, is he? I didn't know he was playing with Pantera. I saw him with his band about 6 years ago. So he was a gas jockey, and my brother used to walk to work when he worked at Hojo's, Howard Johnson's. And he would stop by the gas station and smoke a little stuff that wasn't so legal back then. So he used to hang out with Zakk Wylde until he was handpicked by Ozzy. Pretty sure Zakk wouldn't remember my brother now because he's a little taller and a little older. First Dead show, March 1973. That probably was cool. Come on, you gotta stop, Slash. I haven't heard the group Ghost yet. I'll have to check them out, Mike. Yeah, I thought so too, Mark Berg. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. 400 children and the cows in the field. I don't even. You need to stop. You're about to knock this thing over. Go. He flipped you at the. Yeah, that's a good album, Piney Man. All right, now he's on the bend. All right, do that, Mike. I went to see Joan Jett once, and I like being up close to the stage, but not like right on the stage. But I was about 4 people back, and my brother and I used to see her a lot. I'm not gonna beat him, Nicole. We used to go see her a lot, and I remember one of the first times we went to see her, I kept feeling this sprinkle in my face, and I thought it was somebody's, drink, their straw, and I didn't think anything of it, and I just wiped it off. I bet Alice Cooper was gross, but he makes good music. And then I happened to look halfway through the concert, and she went like this with her sweat and flicked it. Ugh, that was gross. That was her sweat sprinkling on my face. That's disgusting. But I remember one time we went to see her because we mostly seen her up by where I live. So we drove down to Atlantic City and saw her down there. And a whole different crowd of people down there. And she recognized me and my brother because I asked my friend about it. She was like, my brother just stands there, goes like this when he enjoys something. And she was doing probably I Love Rock and Roll, one of the ones where she wants you to clap. And she was going like this to him, and he's just standing there like, and I'm over there like, yeah. And then she looks at me, she shook her head at him and looked at me and reads my hat and then gives me a thumbs up because at the time I had one that says, don't bother me, I'm crabby. It was from Baltimore. I got a story about Heart too. When I graduated high school, I decided that I wanted to be a carny for a while. So we were in Middletown, New York at the Orange County Fair. Hey, ficus and toast. And at that time, hey, Dirt Cloud, I was mostly babysitting carny children at that when we were in Middletown, New York. So Hart was playing there. It was a stock car clay track. So after the concert, I'm back there I was holding one of the babies. Yeah, people do decide to be carnies. You only live once. I wanted to experience different things. And I love rides. So this limo comes flying, like busting through the gates and flying through the back where I was at. But nobody could get back there because there was security, and that's where all the carnies were at, lived, and they were all working. I was the only one who wasn't. Came flying through, and I had to jump back. Sorry, still a little coffee, not drink coffee, like coffee. If I hadn't jumped back, I probably would either be dead or well set for life. Because when I jumped back, the tire of the car missed my foot by about an inch and a half. I felt it moved my clothes. So that was the car that had Ann and Nancy in it. The other car that had the band kind of just, coasted along really slow. I was like, wow, man, they were crazy. Nobody was chasing them, and nobody in the back wanted to see them. I was the only one back there. Yeah, I bet there is, Stacia. I know the group I was with, they have little carny towns down in Florida. That's where they go down for the summer after going around up here. I did it for about I don't know, 3 months or so. Come on, Slash, you're gonna chew on a cord or something. Get out of here. You need to stop. Seriously, what are you doing? So what else can we talk about? It was fun, by the way, being a carny. It was definitely different. You need to stop. No. I had you up here and you just wanted to look everywhere but at the people. You gonna come up here and say hi again? Come here. There. Let's say hi again. There. What's Carney Town scary? I bet some of them were kind of scary. But for the most part, they're good people. What's everyone swinging? I swing Nox 800 and AT Pro. Mostly the AT Pro, but sometimes the Nox. You want to be up here, you need to let them see your face. You don't have to look at me. The cops go and bring them back. CZ21, nice. Patty swinging the Simplex and the Legend. Nicole's getting a Legend this week. I did email Nocta. because they were looking for reps in New Jersey, but I haven't heard back. So I don't know if that's because of the earthquake or whatever out there, or all right, you need to stop now, or if they're just like, nah, we don't want you. Could be that one. Like he's got my stuff all knocked over. Now he's licking his butt, so he's happy. Hey, AZ Treasure Hunting Duo, how are you? Arizona Treasure Hunting Duo. I've seen the legend. My buddies use the legend. I haven't played with the legend yet. See, they're laughing at you because you're a turd. Yeah, stop smelling me now. Go do something with yourself. Go on the bed or something. Go build your pillow fort. Swinging the XP Deus 1. Can't wait to get in the rivers. I bet. I take my Noxane under. I don't have a problem yet. No, I didn't contact DLEC. I filled out the thing. Hey Team Lynch. It took DLEC I don't know, like 2 years to accept my friend request on Facebook. So Slash just needs his butt beat, but I don't beat dog butts. But 600 and a Vanquish 440. That's nice. Team Lynch swing legends right now, but they also have Mind Labs. Swinging your snow shovel. I bought a snow shovel and I haven't even got to use it yet. Knock on wood, I don't want to. Now it's March 1st. Hey, T-Rep Adventures. I will. Maybe you should contact them for me, Nicole. I don't talk well about myself. Mind Lab is your next detector. I like Mind Lab. I like Garrett. I like them all. They're all good. I like the bounty hunters. Found some good things with the bounty hunters. Played with the Simplex for a while. It seemed like only yesterday it was February. Well, you know, if it was leap year, it'd still be February. Mind labbing since 07. 19 days till spring. That's right, March 20th. So what is everybody doing this weekend now that we've covered concerts and what we swing? I can tell you that I've definitely gotten a little congested since I sat here doing this. Hey, Nicole, make sure you say this is Rachel's mother calling from Fairview Cemetery. That'll really get them going. Detecting. I know you're detecting. Well, make sure you check out rules and stuff. You're going to a park, Viento. Like my county's parks are pretty open, but there's about 3 we can't go, and three. I'll say 3.5 because there's half of one that we're no longer allowed to go in. Painting the kitchen. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I'm calling from the afterworld. All right, Jim. Went detective for the first time this year and found a silver ring. Very good. Washing the pollen off your truck. I know, Patrick. I've been following you. I haven't been following you out to PA, but I've been following you on social media, your videos and your posts. That's awesome. Hopefully, one of these weekends I could drive out to you, but I can't just invite myself. Hint, hint. I'm not one of those people. Hey, what you doing? I'm driving out to you. I've been pretty much detecting all winter. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, there's a couple weeks there I didn't like. I don't know what Friday's video is going to be because I didn't go out this past Sunday because I just didn't really feel well. I did go for a walk, but that was about it. Hey, Mason Merck, I was talking about you when I first started streaming about sending Mason out those shark teeth and how excited he was. Yeah, just matches me anytime, Patrick. I'm available any Sunday except for next weekend. But then again, we'll both be out in the field together. Hopefully, we see each other. It's gonna be 750 people. It's not gonna be like the other ones. Yeah, it was just a quick mention, Jim. I was just mentioning how uh, Ray and I had gone shark tooth hunting, and that reminded me that I had sent you the shark teeth for Mason, and that you had messaged me. He got them. He was very excited, and I'm glad because those ones I did dig, I did find. So, hey, Joe Strack, good to see you. Aw, that's cool. If I knew what I'd done with the bigger ones, I would have probably sent him bigger ones. But that was a batch. I think that probably the last time I went shark tooth hunting last year before it got cold. I'm pretty sure because they were in a plastic bag, so I think so. Oh yeah. I don't know what time I'll be hitting North Carolina. I was originally going to be picking up Gary Garvine, but he messaged me today that him and his wife decided to rent a car. So just me. I was just sitting kind of in the water with Ray. Not really. That was just a couple weeks ago in February, looking for shark teeth. Our hands got wet. We had waterproof boots on. I don't remember. I think he was wearing duckies. I'm not sure. I just was wearing the freight store things, whatever, Harbor Freight. I was on the way to North Carolina. I wish it was, Nicole. Maybe in a couple years I'll move a little closer, maybe PA or something. Come on, Slash. I don't know. There's nothing over here. Literally nothing. It's the same stuff over here when I'm not streaming. So stop getting and go on the bed. Go. Go. Go lay down. Go lay down. That doesn't work. Go lay down. I have not found arrowheads. Hey, Chris. Team PG5. Um, when looking for shark teeth, but people have, so they are there. But probably not that plentiful where I go because the creek I go to, that whole area was actually underwater. Um, so there wouldn't be too many arrowheads there because they weren't really hunting in there. Um, Maybe on the higher ground nearby. So, but there have been arrowheads found in these creeks where people look for shark teeth. We've got quite a few places people go to. But I'm always looking when I'm in there. But the area I go to may not have too many. I'm sure. Wait, did he get it from Rasmussen, Tim? I mean, the likelihood is there in that area because, I went, looking at the old maps. Nice next scoop. Um, the likelihood is there, but I mean, I don't think they're as plentiful as other spots like the Poorer Sea up by the middle school and elementary school on Middletown Lincroft Road. That Poorer Sea Park because it's a high hill. So the likelihood of there being arrowheads in that vicinity is a lot higher than Rasmussen because Rasmussen literally wasn't a creek. It was like this big swamp. But I'm sure they're there. Oh, that's a bummer, Nicole. Close to the high school. Oh, she went to the one on Oak Hill Road. Or he went to the one on Oak Hill Road. That Poorer Sea Park. And none of y'all know where I'm talking about because none of y'all, except for Dan Jurgens, he might know. But we have two Poorer Sea Parks, and one is by the elementary and middle school that they take the children to look for fossils. Stop it! You're gonna knock this over. Stop putting your phone in there. Here. And then we have another Poorer Sea Park because it's Poorer Sea Creek or something. Was a monk. Rasputin. Yeah, no, this is Rasmussen. I'm a little congested, so it's a little hard to enunciate my words, but very close to Rasputin, but it's Rasmussen. You would think there would be bayonets in this creek because it's literally the creek that goes to a farm called Bayonet Farm. Very nice, Mason Burke. I'll be looking forward to seeing it. Homedale Park. Oh, okay. I don't doubt it. That's high ground. See, but like so when, just for example, my county was colonized. Um, there was two towns. It was Middletown and Shrewsbury. All the towns you see now have all broken off the two main towns over the past couple hundred years. But when the colonists came here and Middletown was founded in 1620, most of this land was marsh. And so if you're going to find arrowheads around here or north of here, even into Middlesex County, if you look on the 1700s maps, especially the ones that actually have a little more information on the Revolutionary War and they a little more diagrammed, you'll see all the little, they make little reeds to show marsh areas. And a lot of this was marshland. So when the Lenni Lenape used to come down here, um, they came along the road I'm living on. Uh, thanks, Mason Merck. It's a slow roll, like I said. So the road I live on actually predates colonization, and it's a part of the Lenape Trail. Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. And so they used to come from the mountains down here in the summer to fish, get clams, and what have you. So they would be in the high areas because all the low-lying areas here were all underwater. They were all marshland, all underwater. Marsha. She does have Messenger, Jim, but she'll eventually see it. Let's put it that way. She's not like me. My face is always checking. What's going on in the world? Let me look. I should post as much as I put my face in the Facebook. I really should. I don't. Hey, Graveyard Prospecting. I wonder if the little Boy Scouts thought they were real broken arrowheads. That's what I was saying, Nicole. I do. I know a lot of people have been turning away from Facebook or Falsebook um, because of the amount of cloning, the amount of hacking, um, being restricted or timed out or in Facebook jail for sometimes no reason. I mean, they gave me, I shared it about a month or so ago. Um, one of my posts from like 8 years ago was restricted or something. Like nobody even sees it. And for no reason. It was nothing about this that should have been restricted or whatever they said to me. It was stupid. But if you use Facebook as a tool, it's meant to be. And it's meant to be a tool. Oh, that's why I'm so far behind on the chat. I have it on top instead of live. Okay. I don't blame you, Graveyard Prospecting. I'm pretty sure there's probably quite a few of my name on Facebook. That's right, Mason Merck. When I first started the group Dirt Therapy, I mean, I don't even think the ink was dry yet. Hey, Practical Ken. I don't think the ink was even dry yet. And there was some dude selling t-shirts with Dirt Therapy on them. Hopefully, I didn't catch it right away, so hopefully nobody ordered them. Facebook is a tracking tool, but if you use it as a tool, I mean, chances of being hacked and all that crap are still great. But I use it to keep in touch. I remember when Facebook first started, it first got popular. At the same time Twitter was out. I used to get annoyed actually, and what was it? MySpace. I think it was MySpace first, because people were tweeting on MySpace. So Twitter is where you update every 30 seconds what you're doing. That's what Twitter is. Then people were doing on MySpace. And I was like, you don't need to update every step of your day. I even had I had one friend, like a actual in-person friend, unfriend MySpace me, whatever it was, because I didn't say good morning back when she would send the little kitty cats on my page or however it worked. That's not long ago. I I I don't mind Facebook. Um, it's saturated with ads. That can be annoying. If you think something, suddenly there's an ad, so that's a little creepy. You don't even have to say it out loud. You don't have to search for it on Google. But all of it's tied together. I like Instagram too, but trying to set it up on my new phone and I just got lazy trying to figure it out. So I haven't done it. But I like Instagram too. I'm just not that active at posting as I am of doing the little hearty thing on Instagram. Um, but yeah, they're all tied together. You look up something on Google and add on the YouTube video you want to watch will be whatever it was you looked for on Google or Amazon even. If you curious how much, Purina puppy chow is, the YouTube ad will be something to do with Purina or dogs. All right, Clarks. Not everybody posts their inner thoughts, though, Graveyard. Not everybody does. That's right, Ken. So we settled on YouTube. It's all creepy. It's not that Facebook is listening or Google is listening or YouTube is listening or Instagram, which I'm sure will tie in somehow, or any of the other social media platforms that are out there. It's not even all that that's listening. You know what's truly listening to you? This. You don't even have to have it on. Now, because I did say Purina, something will show up on one of my social media platforms for Purina. And my phone is not on. Let's see if we have something on Facebook for Purina. That's how creepy it is. Ooh, Practical Magic too. All right, gotta get through. Oh, Stories from the Cinema. I didn't catch this video. Oh, because you just uploaded it an hour ago. Okay. Oh, look. I'm live. Hee hee hee. Your asshole never badge. I'm just looking to see if anything's showing up Purina yet. Probably not because I didn't close all my tabs. No. I know some of you guys might know Kevin Morton in the detecting community. Belongs to a few pages. What's funny is I'm in one of my postal pages and I'd seen Kevin's name in other Facebook groups for metal detecting. And oh, so that said something about talking, right? Let's see if you can see that. Talkolatry instead of psycholatry. Try to see if we get some weird stuff on my Facebook ads. So yeah, I'm in a postal group and I see Kevin Morton and I'm like, what? And then I messaged him and yeah, it was the same dude. Be right back. Rachel is live. What? Ray Ray is live. 2-pack for $5.99 on Amazon. How about conspiracy theories? There are so many. You know how small our world is to us. We all know other countries exist. We're aware. We all know basic geography. But with the balloon things, did you think that this was happening in other countries or just here? Because apparently they were flying over England too. So there you go. Do you have a good conspiracy theory, Daniel? Chris sent one off of his Facebook. His phone was listening to me. Shape shifting reptilians. What was that? V? V was about like the lizard people covered up to look like humans. And wasn't Roddy Piper on there? I think he was in the movie. I don't think he was in the show though. I thought the movie was all right. A little far fetched. I don't know. The show was better. You almost told you so. The world is pointy. We live on a broken tip. I can't believe there are people that believe the Earth is flat still. Oh, them? I thought it was. Oh, V was the TV show from them. They. No, it was them. Them. I'll say this about the belief in whether or not there's a relic reaper, life on other planets. I'm not so pompous to think that we are the only creatures on any of these little balls circling little orbs of fire. I'm sure there's life on other planets within or our probably not in our solar system, but within our galaxy, the Milky Way. I'm sure. I'm sure we can't be the only ones. A metal detector could tell you how much cash you have in your pocket. You're probably right though, Mark. You heard of theory E equals MC squared. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that's a real theory. All right, Patrick, have a great night. Thanks for dropping in. I'm probably gonna stream Wednesday night before Dig Stock, and then I'll be heading out Thursday morning. Hey, DNL. I heard a theory of a dead man. All right, Jim. Graveyard Prospectors, cool. Good people. Sorry, it's the soda making me kind of want to burp, but I'm not rude. Hey, Jimmy Lakari. Have a great night, Tracy. Thanks for popping in, hanging out on a subject-less Wednesday night shenanigans. I'm leaving it up to you guys in the chat to come up with the subjects. Definitely intelligent life on other planets. At least two religions prove it, right? Patrick is awesome. Uh, Jim, it is a great channel. Does a different format than most of us, and that's cool. It makes them stand out. My loudest burp, you don't want that. It's not very loud, but I don't need soda to burp. What's my best find so far and why? I talked about it earlier. See if I could come up with it. You all, there it is. I keep losing my boom. I found lots of cool things, and other people would say they had different opinions of my finds that they thought were cool, but this one is my best find so far. And the reason why was I didn't expect to find this. I found pieces, or there were pieces of shoe buckles found in this area. I never expected to find a complete one. So for me, this is my best one. Um, this is another best one. It's a 1 real. And I have one more. And even though this has nothing to do with me, really, or my dad, that's probably my most sentimental one. It's not that clear because the picture's not that clear. That was the Bell Telephone victory pin from World War II. My dad's first job was with Bell Telephone. And then my last best one is that. That is a sterling silver match safe, top and bottom, sterling silver. You can see on the bottom, let me see, wherever my hand is. Anyway, you can see on the bottom the little ridges. To strike their match. If you don't know what a match safe is, you could just put it in the chat and I'll tell you. Hey, Mike. Tim Man. Trying to see if I missed anybody else. Oh, that's nice, DB. I need to get a couple more. Oh, that's nice of you, Mike. Sending Mason Merc metal detecting counter stamp coins. They will freak. Great kids. But my best find is probably not even material. Nice, Mike. You're still stuck. I was a carny. Yeah, it was fun, man. I'm telling you. Ride the rides for free. My best find is finding. I can't really say the courage. Finding that, you know what, streaming is fun. My best find is also finding all these people that I get to hang out with on Wednesday night. And all the people that watch my videos and all the videos I watch of other people. Plugsy! You dropped that Eminem. I was talking about that video earlier. There was a dude that said in the comment, slowing down traffic. Good job. I've never seen that. I've never seen that. I'm not 17 and just got my license. I've been driving on this parkway all my life. I've never seen that. Nice, a token. No, Dan, I found this out in Maryland in the river out there with Great Finds Mike. I'm not sure. It was probably Maryland Bell Telephone. I don't know, but my dad worked for Bell Telephone in New Brunswick. Groupie whoops. Oh, nice, Plugsy. What time's dinner? Good night, Treasure Charger. Thanks for joining in. We'll probably be wrapping up in a little bit here. I saw that, Patty. That was very nice. Awesome. Good job finding a class ring. Hopefully you can find the owner, maybe. Hey, FLX. Tom Kingery. NCU. I do need to pay attention to my Facebook chat. I'm horrible. I mean, I wish there was a way that I could hide the YouTube chats on StreamYard and just show the Facebook ones so I won't miss them. because that would be cool. Ken, are you going to dig stock? I don't remember if you said you were or not. I gave M.A. Lyman 24 something cool once, something he was wanting, and I found it. Wow, that's crazy, Patty. Did you like Google maybe? It might be Barbadine. Did I give you a Barbadine? I was talking about the what was that? Toe tap, heel plate, toe tap. What is Jim Steele talking about? Did I miss something? Oh, groupie. Yes, I did, Mike. Had a good time too. You'd be dig stalking people's vids. I don't know. Because of StreamYard, and it's on my phone, I can actually live stream on YouTube through StreamYard while I'm there. I could do a Facebook Live too. Very nice, Lewis. And how are you? I am sorry to hear that, Mark. Like I said, if you want to message me, and whatever, I'm here to talk to. That sucks. Big time. I just heard Dew being called over my brother. It was lots of fun, Mike. I know some people might not think so, but I'm a riot. No, I'm not. Let's start a riot. Yeah, that too, Danny boy. But there may even be, I don't know, it's graduating in 66. Let me see. They would have been born in 40, 48. So that would put them at 75. So it might be a Facebook group for that year or a block of years. VC. I don't know. I'm hoping in the next couple of years I could start the process for medical retirement because there's no way I'm going to make it to when I can retire from the post office physically. I know I'm not going to be able to. So I'll have to wait about 2 years and then I'll start the process because I'm still fighting to get I just had it on my Facebook memories. I had the procedure done. It was called a radio frequency ablation. I remember looking forward to that so much because I was like, yes, I could detect with no pain, and King Bear 757, I can dig with no pain. I was looking forward to it. And then took about 6 months to heal from that. And I was still sore, but not as bad. So it's been 4 years. Now your radio frequency ablation is they go in and they cauterize the nerves so that you don't feel the pain. So it's kind of like a more permanent than whatever that stupid numbing stuff they put in your back is. Aw. I saw that, Chris. And but your nerves rejuvenate. So about every year and a half, you need to get it done again. Well, I've been fighting the Department of Labor for the past 3 years to get it done again because they keep saying they don't authorize those procedures, and I'm like, yeah, you do. You found out you're the same age as old people. I'm looking in the mirror wondering who that old lady is looking back at me. Some old woman got into my mirror and she keeps smiling back at me, and I don't know why. My old school numbers books from the 70s. I felt bad like when Hurricane Sandy hit. Uh, I didn't know my sister-in-law had put my mother's books and stuff in the basement, and my mother's yearbook, her senior yearbook, was in it, and I was sad because I was in her senior yearbook. Hey, Maine Dirt Sweep Us. Growing old is inevitable. Growing up isn't. I refuse to grow up. My brain still thinks I'm, I don't know, 23, 25. No, I can't say I have, Jason. I haven't thought to punch the guy in the face because if I'm smirking in the mirror and there's a guy looking back at me, he's not getting punched. He's probably getting shot. Funny, Jim. They say you're as old as you feel. Well, then I feel about, I don't know, 83. Night, Piney Man. Have a great evening. Thanks so much for dropping in and chatting. Oh, that's sad, DB. My hair started turning gray probably in my 20s. Not really bad, but hunting for new basement dwellers. Really? Another Indiana Jones movie? Hmm. I don't know. I think I kind of like the old ones. Leave it that way. Why can't they just make new stuff? Are you leaving for TikTok on Wednesday? Oh, you got about, depending on where you are at in Maine, 16-hour drive plus. I know it takes me 8 hours to get to Maine, and it's supposed to take me 8 hours to get to Digstock. So, well, thanks for popping in, T Rip Adventures. I think it is your first live with me. I know I've seen you around though. Have a great night. Harrison is in the new Indiana Jones. No, I didn't get to see their video yet, but I will after this. I'll pop it up on my TV and enjoy it, Jim. That's right, Fatty. They don't. They don't have any new ideas. What? Why not? Lack of imagination? Come on, there's got to be other stories that can be told. Yeah, we'll probably wrap this up in a little bit. Everybody's going night night. It is almost 9 o'clock. Hey, Mr. Diggs, and I'm trying not to go more than an hour and a half when I go over an hour. So we've only seen 3 movies since the 80s. You know what series is good, by the way? If you're Night Mike, if you have Netflix, check out that series You. I started watching it because that girl Jenna Ortega or whatever that plays Wednesday, she had a role in it, and I think it's in season 3, maybe 4, 3, I think. Pretty good. It's like kind of Dexterish, but different. But it's definitely it's pretty good. It's not bad. It's good. I mean, it's not the greatest thing I've ever seen, but it's definitely really good. I don't know, DB. Depends on how restrictive they get with what they're talking about. It's going to be really hard to enforce something like that when a lot of us travel and we want to watch our Netflix in another state. You're telling me I can't, even though I'm paying this much money. And so what if you're sharing your Netflix account with 2 or 3 other people? That doesn't mean all the regulations they want to do is going to cause more people to become part of Netflix. It's not going to work that way. I have I need to downgrade mine. I have 4 screens. So I'm going to downgrade to 1 because it's, or maybe 2 because it's just me. But um, I had the 4 screens because there was my brother's family living in the house, and this way, if somebody's using 1 screen and you want to get on, you can't until they're done. So yeah, I will be coming in Thursday afternoon, afternoon, evening or afternoon. So I don't. Mm, I get it, DB, but we'll see. We'll see what Netflix is doing. I mean, the cost isn't really effective, but we'll see. But we're gonna end this, folks. I do appreciate each and every one of you that come here every Wednesday night, early, late, or stay all through it all. He's in Ohio, Jim. So I appreciate you all. Next week, I will still be streaming the night before the trip to Digstock. Please join me then. Share it out. Um, Thanks, Relic Reaper. Fun show as always, and no subject as always. I just like winging it. I think we have more fun that way. Sure, there's quiet moments, but when you're sitting and talking, even with a group of people, there's going to be moments where everybody's thinking something for a moment. So there are going to be the little bits of quiet here and there. Mandalorian starts today. Ooh, okay. All right. So I will see you guys next Wednesday night. Don't forget. I think tomorrow night, Shane's Thirsty Thursday is going to be hosted by We Dig It, I believe. Friday night, you got hashtag I Dig Fridays. Saturday, you got the Saturday Mainers. Sunday, you got Sunday Digs. Monday, you got Monday Digs. Hashtag Monday Digs. Tuesday night, you got Flash in Your Pan. Wednesday night, you got me. Oh, and Iron Antler Adventures. You could always visit him before popping over here. He starts at 7 o'clock. So, exactly, Relic Reaper. Anything important, I'm always going to say in the beginning, anything that goes on in the community that needs to be shared or hasn't been shared yet, I'll do that. I'll leave it up to you guys, what, or my imagination, wherever we're going to talk about. And we always kind of do talk about something fun. So make sure you check out. So you got Thursday night, Ohio River History. I think it's We Dig It's going to do it this week. Friday night is I dig Fridays. Saturday is main diggers. Sunday is Sunday digs or digging Sundays. And Monday is Monday digs. Tuesday is flash in your pan. Wednesday is me and Iron Antler Adventures. Thursday is also Mark DeBerg and Marty is nuts about digging stream on Thursday nights. I almost forgot. So check them out. And we're back to Friday. All right. So peace to all of you. Have a good weekend. If you get out digging, find something great. If not, clean some of your old finds. So it's about time you do. Until then, I'll see you next Wednesday. I'll see you around in the chats. I'll see you on videos. Peace and be kind to each other. Good night.